here to celebrate the midnight launch of Cataclysm in Orange County near the Blizzard headquarters.
Everyone is out here in the freezing cold because they're just so excited.
Blizzard has had a relationship with Make-A-Wish for many years now, and we sold a Moonkin hatchling pet. Today we're able to announce that $800,000 will be donated to Make-A-Wish.
We've had thousands of games all weekend long.
And here we go. Guys are running up.
Up and running right now, so even though he has less harvesters, actually Holdout thought he might not have that fourth base.
Thoughts are on the edge of his unit.
With breeds and tanks going in, there's not enough breeds to be seized. He's gonna go in and wipe out.
So many banelings. Another champion. Wow, I got chills all over my body.
And an epic final ninth game.
BlizzCon is a celebration of Blizzard games, and it's a way for the communities to come together.
And this is an opportunity for us to interact with our fans and participate in an event that everyone's sharing a passion about.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president, CEO, and co-founder of Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Morhaime.
Hello, friends and fellow gamers. Welcome to BlizzCon 2011. I can't believe this is already the 6th BlizzCon. How many of you have been to at least one BlizzCon? No way. Okay. I look forward to this event all year. It is so cool to be here with the most dedicated gamers in the world. Blizzard hit a major milestone this year when we turned 20 back in February. This year has also been huge for us because we released World of Warcraft Cataclysm. As you all know, Cataclysm added 2 new races and a ton of new content to the game, and we've still got more coming. Patch 4.3, Hour of Twilight, is currently on the test realms and will be our biggest content update for Cataclysm. You'll want to start perfecting your strategies for taking down Deathwing once and for all in the most epic raid content that World of Warcraft has ever seen. By the way, I hear a lot of people are excited that rogues are getting a legendary in 4.3. Yeah, that's good. Now the rogues around, you know who you are. We also launched Cataclysm as well as StarCraft 2 in China earlier this year. As of right now, every World of Warcraft player in the world is playing the same version of the game, which hasn't happened since Burning Crusade. We're very happy about that. In December, we will be releasing World of Warcraft in Brazilian Portuguese. This will be the game's 10th language. And speaking of our global community, I'd like to give a shout out to everyone watching BlizzCon live on television and online via DirecTV. More than 60,000 people from 130 countries bought a virtual ticket. In addition, BlizzCon is being simulcast in Chinese and Korean for our players on the other side of the planet. And of course, I want to say thank you to all 26,000 of you here in attendance. Many of you traveled from across the United States and beyond. In fact, we have people here from every single state, and we also have attendees who came from as far away as Australia and 48 other countries to be here. Please give yourselves a round of applause. It's hard to believe that it has already been 20 years since Alan Frank and I started Blizzard. Things were a lot different back then. You basically had to know a programming language just to install a game on a PC. There was no World Wide Web, so we were a lot more concerned when we heard something had gone viral. In all this time, there's one thing that hasn't changed. Although we've grown a lot from 3 college guys to all of this, we are still as dedicated as we've always been to making great games. I am proud of the fact that most of the people that you see up there on that screen still work at Blizzard. It's safe to say we've come a long way since our first game, RPM Racing. Any of you play RPM Racing? Well, don't worry if you haven't, because our newer games are way better. Way. It's amazing how we've all grown together over the past 2 decades. Because of you, we all get to do what we love for a living, and we are grateful for that. We're also grateful for the generosity that you've shown in supporting our charitable efforts. This year alone, with your help, we were able to donate a combined total of over $2.7 million to Make-A-Wish and to help victims of the tsunami in Japan. Thank you all. We also recently kicked off our charity Server Blade auction, which you can learn more about on worldofwarcraft.com. This is the hardware that World of Warcraft ran on when we first launched the game. The winner of each Server Blade will own a rare piece of World of Warcraft history and will also be helping us support a good cause, St. Jude Children's Hospital. You can see a sample Server Blade and the commemorative plaque that it comes with over in Hall A near the Art Gallery. Okay, whether you're joining us at home or in person, you are going to see some new things at BlizzCon this year. First off, how many of you have installed the free BlizzCon app on your Android or iPhone? That app is awesome. It has a ton of info to help you navigate the show. If you have not done so, I encourage you to grab it. By the way, I want to remind you that you can pick up your BlizzCon souvenir program right after the opening ceremony. You can find them at the game demo areas at guest services. As with every BlizzCon, we have our latest game content here for you to check out. We have a lot going on with StarCraft 2 here at the show. We announced some of the details of the Heart of the Swarm campaign earlier this year. This weekend, you can try out the campaign and get an exclusive first look at the new multiplayer content. We have completely revamped Blizzard Dota, and I think you're going to like the new version. You can check that out over in Hall C. StarCraft II has started to take on a life of its own in different cities around the world. Some of you have taken it upon yourselves to organize barcraft events at local sports bars and restaurants to watch live StarCraft II tournaments. These events are a lot of fun, and Blizzard will be doing more to support them going forward. Go to StarCraft2.com for a list of upcoming events in your city. If you can't find anything in your city, I encourage you, go to another city. 2011 was a huge year for esports in general, and once again, we have some of the best esports action on the planet right here at BlizzCon. Gamers have competed for about $2 million in Blizzard games this year, including the nearly 300,000 that's up for grabs at this week's tournaments. In addition to the Global Battle.net Invitational, we have the October season finals for the Global StarCraft II League. Slayers MMA and I Am MVP will be battling it out for the season championship. This is the first time a GSL event is taking place anywhere outside of Korea. We're going to keep the show open late tonight so you can check out the match. It starts at 9 p.m. on the RTS stage in Hall C. You can also hang out right here after the community contests to watch the action up on these screens. We have some of the most skilled pro gamers in the world competing this weekend. In addition to MMA and MVP, we'll have players like Nesty, Rhett, Select in StarCraft II, and Team EG in World of Warcraft Arena. We'll also have some of the top shoutcasters in the world calling the games, including Day9, JP, Tasteless, and Artosis. With tournaments like the Major League Gaming Series and the Global StarCraft II League racking up millions of viewers, it's only a matter of time before a pro gamer marries a Kardashian. And if you think about it, that would not be a bad thing for esports. Our artist stage is back by popular demand, as are the developer panels. In the interest of integrity, we have asked Redshirt Guy to come back this year. And we've asked him to monitor everything. Jay Moore is back. And he'll be hosting the costume and dance contests. I would encourage the contestants to break a leg, but I don't know. The artist formerly known as Level 80 Elite Tauren Chieftain is here. They'll be kicking off the closing ceremony tomorrow night. And oh yeah, this other band will be here too. I'm talking about 6-time Grammy winners, 3-time winners of Best Rock Album, multi-platinum recording artist, multi-platform. That would be us. Multi-platinum recording artist and one of the best rockingest bands of all time, Foo Fighters. Headliners for tomorrow night's concert. Okay, now let's go to a big topic. Let's talk about Diablo 3. Okay, I wanted you to be the first to see the box it's going to ship in. Here it is. It has been a massive development effort to get to this point. I'm not talking about the box. The beta test is going really well, so we're putting the finishing touches on the game, and we have an updated version here at the show for you to play this weekend. Okay, I also wanted to give you the first look at the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition. I am pleased to announce the Collector's Edition and its contents today. It will come with some really cool stuff, including in-game items for Diablo 3, World of Warcraft, and StarCraft 2, an exclusive art book, a behind-the-scenes DVD, and the most awesome Soulstone USB drive that the world has ever known. The drive will come preloaded with Diablo 2, and it will have a holder shaped like Diablo's skull. The Collector's Edition is going to weigh 3,000 pounds, but it will be worth it. There's one more Diablo 3 related thing I wanted to tell you about. One at a time. I can't understand a word you guys are saying. Okay, this might actually be better than that. Okay, this is kind of a crazy idea, but I'm president of the company and I get to have some of those sometimes. Okay, basically, we know there are a lot of World of Warcraft players out there who will be interested in playing Diablo 3. Is that right? Okay. Well, I didn't want you to have to make a hard decision about which Blizzard RPG to play next year. So here's the idea. What if we just made Diablo 3 available free to World of Warcraft subscribers? Okay. Hold on. Here's how it works. Hold on, I'm going to tell you. Starting today, you can go to our website and sign up for the World of Warcraft Annual Pass, which is a 12-month subscription to World of Warcraft that can be billed monthly. By making a 12-month commitment to World of Warcraft, you will get Diablo 3 free when it launches. Okay. This is the full digital version of the game, not a trial or limited edition. When Diablo 3 goes live, you will be able to download it and start playing instantly, just like you did with Cataclysm. In addition to getting Diablo 3 free, you will also get guaranteed access into the next World of Warcraft expansion beta when it goes live. Okay, wait, there's more. Last but not least, you'll get the exclusive in-game mount, Tyrael's Charger. All right. So that's the World of Warcraft Annual Pass, and it goes live on our website right now. Okay. Before I turn things over to Chris Metzen, I want to remind you that in addition to this year, being our 20th anniversary, it's also the 15th anniversary of the Diablo series. At the very end of 1996, we released the original Diablo along with Battle.net, and the world has never been the same. So let's take a look back at 15 years of Diablo's reign. On behalf of everyone at Blizzard, thank you again for joining us, and have an amazing BlizzCon.
"15 years ago, the Lord of Terror was unleashed upon the world. In 1995, a small development studio named Condor Games approached Blizzard Entertainment with an idea for a claymation, turn-based single-player RPG with the working title of Diablo. The promise of swords, sorcery, and slicing through waves of demons sold Blizzard on the idea, but a few changes were made. Diablo's turn-based mechanic was replaced with real-time combat, lending the game a relentless hack-and-slash feel. Blizzard was so impressed with Condor's creativity and design savvy that halfway through the game's development, Blizzard's parent company, Davidson & Associates, acquired Condor. The studio was later renamed Blizzard North. Diablo would become one of Blizzard's biggest hits, drawing acclaim from gamers and critics alike, while racking up numerous Game of the Year awards. While 2.5 million sales are an impressive feat, Diablo's greatest impact on the future of Blizzard Entertainment was the debut of the original Battle.net gaming service. Battle.net provided Diablo players with the ability to chat with other gamers and to easily find multiplayer games. Diablo introduced players to the service that would grow into the industry-leading gaming platform we have today.
Fresh meat.
Following a much-needed rest after Diablo's release, Blizzard North immediately set to work on crafting an epic sequel. 5 new character classes were designed, each featuring 3 unique skill trees. Diablo 2's 4-act story would lead players on a gripping campaign to hunt down Diablo and his brothers, Baal, the Lord of Destruction, and Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred. The story was set, and after 3 years, Diablo 2 was released worldwide on June 29, 2000. Diablo 2 sold more than 1 million units in its first 2 weeks, setting a record for the fastest-selling PC game of its time. Battle.net grew in popularity with each Blizzard game release, and Diablo 2 made the service more popular than ever before, thanks to features like chat room avatars and server-side character storage. In 2001, Blizzard released Diablo 2's expansion set, Lord of Destruction. Diablo 2 would remain popular for years to come, and Blizzard would support the game by releasing content and balance patches 9 years after the game's original release. But players continued to wonder, what of a sequel? Where was Diablo 3? When Blizzard North closed its doors in 2005, the future of the franchise seemed uncertain. The truth was finally revealed at the Worldwide Invitational in France in 2008. Diablo 3 would become a reality. This exciting revelation would only bring more questions. What is the fate of Sanctuary? What is Inferno? What would this mean for Battle.net? Would Diablo 3 capture the action and excitement that made the previous games such a success? The world is about to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senior Vice President of Story and Franchise Development, Chris Metzen! What up, BlizzCon? Good
stop shaking. So I apologize if I flip out. It's gonna be fine. We are gonna make it through this together. Oh, Horde, we are gonna get to that. Patience, patience. As we begin here, guys, I just wanna say, do you guys feel the energy in this room right now? It is insane. This is crazy, y'all. Thank you for being here with us this weekend. On behalf of all the brothers and sisters at Blizzard, guys, we are so honored to be here with you all, to talk about these games, to vibe out on these worlds that we inhabit together. Thank you so much for being here. We said it a couple years ago, the energy of these events, I mean, just geeks us through the roof, and that fuels us up all year. So thank you for that. Why don't you give yourselves another round of applause, guys. We're gonna have a good BlizzCon. Good God. Warcraft players, where are you at? Guys, you might be wondering, what kind of jackass rolls out wearing a lion sweater and carrying a doomhammer? The quick, easy answer to that is this kind of jackass. I'm exactly that kind of jackass. Today, Alliance, Horde. You can shout out if you want. Guys, today, we celebrate as one. Today, you will be honored as one. Because today, you find out what your new expansion is. We're gonna get to that in a little bit. Warcraft players, I know. You guys chill out, grab a cup of coffee, and talk amongst yourselves. It's gonna be fine. Right now we have a little bit of business to conduct. Diablo players, where you at? You badass demon-slaying champions! You have no idea what's coming down. Guys, your game is almost ready. In classic Blizzard fashion, here we go with the cottonmouth again. In classic Blizzard fashion, it's gonna be done when it's done. But babies, we's in the home stretch. And I'm telling you guys, it is the sharpest, tightest, most compelling, ass-kicking Diablo game ever. And that is a fact. See the hand shaking? Good Lord. Adrenaline. And 6 cups of coffee. Diablo fans. I have to pee, I'll be right back. Diablo fans, to tide you over, we got a little something special for you this morning. Good Lord. We're gonna make it. Hold it together, Sparky. We are gonna show you one of the recently finished cinematics from Diablo 3. You guys gotta get one of these. For the Horde! For the Alliance! Oh, yeah, go ahead and do it. It's all good. I didn't mean that alliance, I just meant let's engage with each other in a constructive and non-violent way. We gotta make up something this badass for the Alliance. We'll work on it. I want to hedge the bet against this cinematic, guys. It has been edited for content, haha. We cut out a couple of bits that would reveal too much story, but I think you will agree that this thing illustrates just the power and the scope and the scale and, damn it, the majesty of Diablo 3. Guys, feast your eyes on a cinematic we call the Black Soulstone.
of this makes any sense to me. What am I missing, Uncle? What am I supposed to see?
Just getting started on D3, y'all. StarCraft players, where are you at? StarCraft players, we got some cool stuff to show you this morning. I'm sure you're all curious about what the hubbub is about Heart of the Swarm. Oh, it's really good. I'll just say that out loud. Guys, the StarCraft 2 dev team has been kicking ass trying to get Heart of the Swarm ready for prime time. But before we show you a preview of that, they want to give you a little demo of another project they're working on. We announced this last year, and for our money, I think it's one of the coolest, freshest, funnest, and funniest projects we've worked on in a while. Guys, take a look at a short clip of Blizzard Dota.
In a tiny trans-dimensional pocket universe sit two dark and terrible gods, one red, one blue. To amuse themselves, they kidnap great heroes from across time and space. And those heroes come from one company, Blizzard. These heroes are forced to fight to the death in an endless battle with no purpose other than ladder points. This is Blizzard Dota. Seriously.
You know, there's something about the idea of Thrall and Zeratul fighting back to back that just geeks me out. Dota's gonna kick ass, y'all. At this time, we have an additional video for you. I'm not even gonna bother setting this up. Guys, this video does all the talking. It is self-explanatory. Feel the power of StarCraft II, Heart of the Swarm.
The girl you remember is dead. I'm going to find Minsk and make him pay.
This is Nova. Find Kerrigan.
How many innocents have you killed? How many more have to die?
The killing will never stop until Minsk is dead.
There's too many Zerg! We're not gonna make it!
The Swarm. Vengeance shall be mine.
I told you, it speaks for itself. StarCraft players, buckle up. We're just getting started. So now we come to the turn in our little opening ceremony. Warcraft players, you're still here, right? I thought you might be. Guys, in a few moments here, we're going to show you a preview video of the next World of Warcraft expansion set. All in time, my friend. All in time. This one's a little different. I want to set it in your minds. I want to contextualize this thing. So bear with me for a little minute. Friends, the past number, as I get my thoughts together, the past number of expansion sets have really been predicated on the big new supervillain, causing some kind of giant global crisis that the Alliance and Horde have had to scramble to deal with. You could argue that the Alliance and Horde have been a little distracted the past number of years. Yahoos like Illidan ripping it up in Outland, the Lich King and his Scourge marching through Northrend, Deathwing breaking the world. These guys have been a pain in the ass. But in all seriousness, to give you a sense of what the next couple years are going to do for Warcraft, at this time, the real enemy, the true villain of the franchise, is going to be war itself. Brothers and sisters, my friends, red and blue are about to get it on. With a level of ferocity that has not been seen since the heady days of Warcraft II. War is coming, and it's not going to be pretty. Unless, of course, you're playing a blood elf. Whatever. To contextualize what you are about to see, get a picture in your head. The war that is coming between the Alliance and Horde. Picture it as a storm on the horizon. The video you're about to see, the land that you're about to adventure through and experience, is much like the calm before that storm. This next expansion set is set in a place that has been lost to time for close to 10,000 years. It is a land of balance and harmony and beauty and hope. That is until we arrive. With all of our hate and our violence and our unending factional conflict, the war, I love you too, man. Faceless audience guy, I love you. The war that is coming for the world of Warcraft will be fought in this gentle place. Oh, you guys ready? But guys, if that sounds a little doom and gloom, sounds a little heavy, come on, man, it's not even noon. Guys, it's just possible that the curious race we're gonna meet in this mystic land may just teach us a thing or two about who we are and why we fight. And have epic loot. So without further ado, Alliance! Horde! Proud defenders of Azeroth! Behold what the future has in store for you all.
We were there. When a world of limitless adventure opened up before us. We rose defiantly against all those that threatened the peace of our kingdoms. We ventured to a new, alien world and cast the Lords of Shadow and Flame back into the abyss. It was we who held the line, as death itself rose like a tide to swallow everything we held dear. We have endured the breaking of the world, and must now face the Destroyer and end his cycle of destruction. But soon, we will face a new chapter. An adventure unlike any we've known thus far. A mystery shrouded by superstition. A land of forgotten power and ancient magics. And a people that may well change the fate of us all. Challenges we have faced, and all the places we have been. Azeroth's limits have yet to be revealed.